plenty of time to get outside and find a pool or a lake between now and the weekend. But I'm wondering, are the storm's going to hit for fireworks or no?
You know, I think for most people, the chances are that is not going to happen.
Okay, very good, because I know people are making plans right now for the weekend.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of a, I wouldn't say it's a lose-lose situation. You want it to rain because we need the rain, but we also don't want it to rain because of the fireworks and a lot of people wanting to spend some time outdoors this weekend, but we could certainly use the rain. That is just not going to be the case, though, anytime soon for most of us. We do have some storms in the forecast. We'll get to that in a minute, but out there right now, blue skies. This is our Regency camera, part of our Pike Pass Sky Cam network. It's very warm right now, 88 degrees with a south wind at 11. The dew points are in the low 60s. We've got mid and upper 80s across the north, lots of low 90s, though, in parts of northwest Oklahoma. Already have a 97 degrees, though, showing up in the Panhandle. Some low to mid 90s across the far south with the south wind between about 15 to 25 miles an hour. It's pretty much how it's going to stay throughout the day today. It's going to get a little hotter and it's going to stay a little breezy. The big picture showing the main jet streams well to the north, and outside of that, we've just got the ridge of high pressure out to the west, and this picture really hasn't changed a whole lot over the past couple of weeks. We've got the ridge that's been in place over the central and southern plains, and we get these waves of energy of storms moving across the country, but they just kind of stay around us, almost like that ring of fire they were talking about earlier this morning. So storm chances are there, just not necessarily in Oklahoma for the most part. Now, as we get into tomorrow evening and again Saturday evening, there's actually going to be a couple of pieces of energy that move through Kansas that will allow for rain and storm chances up there. They do look a lot more likely in Kansas, but it looks like they also have a chance maybe bringing some of that into parts of far northern Oklahoma tomorrow evening and again Saturday evening. But chances are not all that great, but they are there. After that, it's pretty much going to be dry and hot for quite some time. I know from time to time we see a couple of isolated showers moving through, but chances are a lot greater at this point that we're going to be staying dry and just hot. Now, I say dry, but also that humidity, that's going to be creeping back up as well as we get into the weekend. Today, not so bad, but the upper 60s and low 70s dew points, those are going to be returning as we get into the weekend. That's going to last for some time, too. So hot and humid. Today, looking for a high of about 94 degrees, so now going back above normal. We've spent a lot of days, or at least on Sunday, with temperatures in the 80s. That's just not going to be the case anymore. 101 degrees in Alvin, 97 in Clinton, 99 this afternoon in Altus, and then overnight tonight under mostly clear skies, dropping back down into the upper 60s, I think, here in Oklahoma City, but low to mid 70s across the west. Tomorrow afternoon, a little bit hotter now, 95 degrees in Oklahoma City. We're still going to keep that breeze out of the southeast between about 10 to 20, temperatures around 100 degrees in western Oklahoma. But by tomorrow evening, there is at least a chance for rain and storms in Kansas. They're going to try to make their way into northern northwest Oklahoma, and especially out in the Panhandle. The chance does look a little bit greater out there. And if these storms are to move into northern Oklahoma, then they would produce a threat that they could become severe with some small hail, maybe some wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour. We'll keep an eye on that. But by Saturday, temperatures back in the mid 90s in Oklahoma City, upper 90s across the north and northwest, 103 degrees in Lawton, 101 in Guyman, with a slight chance of rain and storms in northern and now in parts of southern and southeastern Oklahoma, but the chances look even less than what we're expecting tomorrow evening. So for the rest of your weekend, for the 4th of July weekend, it just looks hot and dry for most. This is the Oklahoma City forecast, specifically 96 on Saturday, 97 on Sunday, and 98 degrees on Monday. So getting warmer each day by a degree or two, with the south breeze coming in between about 10 to 20 miles an hour. So your 9-day forecast showing it's definitely going to get hotter. 4th of July is going to be really hot. And then by next week, we are talking about temperatures getting pretty close to 100 degrees. We have not hit 100 degrees yet in Oklahoma City, but we have a chance of doing that maybe even a couple of times next week.
Wow, it's hard to believe that we haven't hit 100. It certainly felt like it at times.
Oh yeah, we've definitely had the heat indices over 100 degrees in Oklahoma City, but the air temperature itself not official at the airport yet.
All right, looking like a good holiday weekend. Thanks so much, Cass.